Simplified interpretation of Surah Al-Imran, verse 157. And if you are killed in the cause of Allah or die, then forgiveness from Allah and mercy are better than all that they accumulate. Summary of the interpretation of Surah Al-Imran, verse 157. This verse clarifies that those who fear jihad or obedience for fear of death mistakenly believe that remaining in this world will grant them greater good than what they might lose by dying. However, Allah explains that whoever is killed in His cause or dies while obeying Him will receive forgiveness and mercy from Him, which are better than all the wealth and worldly possessions people accumulate. The good things of this world are limited by human ability and effort, while Allah's bounty and mercy are limitless. Therefore, attaining Allah's forgiveness and mercy is greater and more lasting than anything people strive to accumulate in their lives. Rest assured that what is with Allah is better and more lasting for those who believe in Him and do good deeds. Simplified interpretation of Surah Al-Imran, verse 158. And whether you die or are killed, to Allah you will be gathered. Summary of the interpretation of Surah Al-Imran, verse 158. This verse affirms that the end of every human being is the same, regardless of the cause of death, whether one dies in their bed or is killed. All will return to Allah on the day of resurrection for reckoning and recompense. The previous verse mentioned killing before death, because it spoke of those who strive in the path of Allah, for whom death is more common. Here, however, death is mentioned first because the verse speaks of the fate of all people, most of whom die a natural death. This demonstrates the precision of the Quran's language and how each word is perfectly placed. The verse also reminds believers that fleeing death does not change their destiny. All will be gathered before Allah. So let them be at peace and strive for what will benefit them when they meet Him. For He is the all-knowing of their deeds, and the most merciful towards them.